What's up, guys? Okay, so it is Thursday morning. Hope everyone's having a good morning. Man, my son was up all last night about wanting a Spider-Man action figure that I put up on the mantle because he could choke on it in the middle of the night. And so I took it away, put it on the mantle, and he woke me up at 4 a.m. All right, hold on. Sorry, I got a little bit of a lag. Uh, But yeah, he was up all night last night. Sorry about the lag. He was up all night last night throwing a fit about a Spider-Man action figure. I feel like every parent secretly curses out their kids when they're not around. I know I do. I love my kids, but they're jerks sometimes. Anyways, moving on. All right, so main watch today is CLDR. I'm just hoping that it's actually tradable. It's gapping up from 441 to 1628. Really like a short. Under the $16 level looks decent, at least down to the 1560 level. Gonna keep an eye on that. ARWR, this one's a former runner. It's gapping up from 1410 to 1770. Keeping an eye on that one. MNKD, this one ran a decent amount yesterday before pulling back at the end of the day, but it's still pretty extended from its 108 low on Tuesday, and so it's still pretty extended. Watching MNKD, and then I'm keeping track of these cannabis stocks here. You can see Kron gapping down some. I think it may have some support at 1120s. Maybe at 1150. So we'll see if it breaks under those levels, what happens with these cannabis related stocks like CGC, TLRY, IGC, and some of these other ones. So we'll see what happens. PRQR also starting to rebound some. You can see this one's starting to rebound some. It's super extended. I doubt I can trade it, but it looks pretty extended. Let's see. No, it's still not tradable, unfortunately, but that one looks okay. But yeah, that's what I'm watching right now. IOVA, watching a few gap downers as well. And so yeah, we'll see what else we can find. Hopefully I can find a few other stocks to look at. Yeah, I got you. Who got this? Give me a second, bro. My list was a little short today. This is all I have on it so far. So bear with me. There you go. Who get this? There's the list, brother. All right. So I talked to Mitch. I had a conference with Mitch last night. We were working on some business stuff, but yeah, I talked with him. He said he should be in the stream. Manny, brother, I did get your text, man. I really appreciate that, man. Sorry I haven't gotten back to you. Like I said, it's been super hectic. My wife has bronchitis still, and the doctors said she'll probably have it for another week or so. She'll probably at least feel terrible for another week. And so I've been having to do everything with my kids. I've been having to, pick my kids up from school, do all that stuff, get my kids' homework done, feed them, bathe them. I've been having to do everything since I don't want my kids to catch it. And so it's been hectic. But really appreciate the support, Manny. Appreciate it, brother. But yeah. Let's see what we can find here. I really miss your scanner, Arian's World. I really do, brother. I gotta say, I really miss it. Um, yeah, I really miss your scanner, Arian's World. Oh man, my coffee needs to cool down so I can drink it. Man, it's been hectic, guys. It's been hectic. Here we go. Whew, man. All right. So let me know if you guys see any other gappers here. What's up, App Anonymous? Hip Hop Anonymous? Good morning, brother. Don't worry about it, Arians World. No worries, brother. I know other ways. I know other ways to get the scanners, so don't worry about it, man. I appreciate it though, and I totally get why you stopped doing it. I don't think I think it was awesome to help your channel grow, Arians World, but I think now your channel has almost 1,000 subs. You know, I don't think you really need it anymore, man. I think you could start uploading some live trade videos, and I'm being honest with you because if you did start uploading live trade videos, you'd essentially be my competitor. But I'm not weird like that, man. So I think you could start uploading live trade videos and start building you a nice little channel, man. But yeah, we'll see if we can keep the streak going. It's been, what, 7 days now since, last week I had a perfect week. I've at least ended every day gross profit. It's funny though, I see everybody else, all the other streamers and all the other people on YouTube, like, look at the green streak I'm going on. But the thing about it is, they're not actually showing you their screen. They're not actually showing you their P&L. They're not showing you their account balance. They could essentially just trade as much as they want until they have a green trade and then record that one trade and upload it. Like, look at my green streak. Look what I'm doing. And so it's hard for me to believe people like that, to be honest. And yeah, they're my competitors as well, but just from a trader's perspective, it's hard for me to believe somebody that doesn't actually show you their account balance. They don't show you their equity. They don't show you, the actual trades live as they're going on. They cherry pick them and then upload them. And so I'm pretty skeptical of all that stuff. I think people, they want to grow their social media more than they want to be honest. And so, because if they were trying to be honest, there really shouldn't be a problem with showing their account balance and showing, everything. If they're trying to be honest, they should be able to show everything. And I know a lot of them make excuses, but the truth is that, there's nothing, you should be able to show your account balance. It shouldn't make a difference, especially if you're trying to be transparent with people. And I think too many people are worried about growing their social media instead of actually being honest with the people that watch their channel, That's just my morning rant. I need to drink my coffee. Right, for sure, Arians World. That's how I'm feeling too, brother. NBEV. Let's check it out. Now, y'all can probably see, man, like, yeah, I do like NBEV. Appreciate that. I like NBEV. I didn't see that one. Yeah, like that one. For sure. But yeah, like you said, like you see, like what's the other guy that comes in here that also has a channel? You come in here, like you come in here, Arians World, and I'd always give you a shout out. And then what's the other guy? Callum would come in here. I'd always give him a shout out. And so I don't really. It's not that I'm competing with people. I do want people, like I do think if you're posting videos, I think you should be showing your account balance, and I think you should be showing people the actual, like, step-by-step, the actual P&L. I think you should be showing people your P&L, because if you're not showing people your P&L and you're not showing people your account balance, you could really be doing anything. You could be cherry-picking the trades. You could be using a paper trader and just, trading until you have a good green trade that looks good, and then just recording that one and uploading it. And so there's a lot of ways to kind of get around it, but yeah, no worries. So yeah, let me catch back up on the chat. I'm also going to try to give Mitch a call in a second. What's up, Mud Life? Bruce Mason, Huguetes, Lavish Trey. What's up, dude? Manny. Again, man, I really appreciate that, Manny. Arians World, good morning. Hip Hop Anonymous, good morning. Kurt, good morning. Yeah, I like NBEV. We'll see if it's actually tradable, though. DSP, good morning. Cole, good morning. Mr. DeSoto, good morning. Why would I block Callum? V Keys, good morning. Lewis, what's up, bro? What? It's not tradable, V Keys, man. If that's not some, I don't even want to. That's like one of my favorite ones, man. You know. Ugh, it hurts. CLDR tradable? Yes. Okay, that's good. ARWR? Yes, that's good. CRON? Yeah, that's good. MNKD? Yeah, that's good. Okay, at least the majority of them. That's the one. PRQR? They didn't add that one yet. CRON? I think I already did that one. TLRY is tradable. CGC. Good morning, Ryan. What's up, bro? Yeah, so let me try to call Mitch. Let's see what's up with Mitch. Nah, man, I don't honestly. I stick to what I do well, and I do well in the first hour, and that's it. If I try to trade I've done power hour streams before, and they've been nightmares, man. I always just I destroy my account in power hour, and so I just stick with what works, which is VWAP fades in the morning. You know. All right, let's give Mitch a call, see if that's working. Let's see if Mitch answers. All right, but yeah, looking to short some of these, hopefully. All right, Mitch will call me when he's ready. Whew. All right, so yeah, I'm watching CLDR, looking for a short here. Got to analyze the range a little bit. I don't mind the range. It depends on how quick it moves once the open happens, but I really don't mind the range with this one. Maybe go in with 200 shares depending on how quick it's moving. Same thing with ARWR, although this one has a much larger range for today. This one's swinging, in 50-cent increments, really. And so, got to be careful with it. Gonna watch it regardless, though. Looking at the cannabis stocks like CRON. Range isn't too bad. I might, 300 shares with this one, maybe 4. MNKD. Yeah, man. Yeah, stocks are slow today, right now. V keys. But yeah, MNKD is another one I'm watching. We'll see what that one looks like at the open. Let's see if I can find anything else on my scanners, really. All right, so let's see. JD is another one people are talking about. JD. Yeah, you can see JD here. Gapping up some. It's been moving a lot. Faded once yesterday. Alright, guys. I'll be right back. I'm going to run to the restroom, get it over with. MCOA, Marijuana Company of America. Let me look at that one real quick. Not my style, brother. Yeah, look at MYSZ. I like this one. Crypto-related stock. But I'll be right back and we'll go over the news, guys. All right. So I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. All right. Yeah, guys, I'm back. All right. Yeah, let me catch back up. What happened? Live gains, man. That's rough, dude. Let's see if MYSZ is tradable. Good. MYSZ is. All right. So. Amir, I'm using TradeNet and TEFs. And guys, today is actually the last day of TradeNet's sale. So TradeNet is kind of like a prop firm. You pay for a package. In this case, I bought the $500 package, and with that, TEFs partnered with me and gave me a $14,000 account with a $700 max loss. And then anything over that original $14K they give me, there's a 70-30 profit split. But really cheap commissions, $3 for a round trip if I'm using less than 250 shares. And so pretty cheap, actually. But yeah, today is the last day of their sale. So if you... Let me find it here. Yeah, so today is the last day of their sale. Let me make sure this is the right one. Today's the last day of their sale, and today you can get $101 off the intro package. And so instead of paying $500 for that package, it's $399. And so, only today can you get that deal. It ends today. It's the back to school sale, and so I think today's the only day left in the sale. It ends on the 6th, which is today. Let me just make sure this is the right one, and I'll post the link. But yeah, pretty good deal. I mean, I don't need another TradeNet account right now, but when this one ends, I'm definitely going to try to catch it around the sale, just so I can, use that one, just so I can get some money off. Because I mean, why pay $500 when you can pay $400? But here's the link. I'll post the link here. But yeah. Today's the last day of that sale, so if you want to go through my link, I do make a small commission from it. But if you want to help support our channel, you can go through my link. No, it's not monthly. So you pay for the package once. So you're spending like essentially, if there's no sale, you're spending $500 to be able to lose $700, because you spend $500 and your max loss is $700. So like they give you $14K. And there's a $13,300 max loss. And so if you lose $700 in your account and go under $13,300, they close your account down. And aside from that, it's like a prop firm, like I said. So it's like a prop firm. You can there's a 70-30 split. And so for instance, if I brought the account up to 15K from the original 14K, I would keep 700 and they keep 300. But any losses, like anything under 14K, they don't take it out of. You just have to pay commissions, which are extremely cheap as well. Like it's like around $3 for a round trip in and out. Altogether $3 if I'm using less than 250 shares or 300 shares. It's a really cheap. A lot of shorts are available. The biggest flaw, I've said it before, the biggest flaw is that some stocks are not tradable. And so, for instance, I can't trade. What was the one I can't trade? NBEV wasn't tradable, and I'm kind of bummed out about it. NBEV, and then PRQR. And so 2 stocks that I wanted to trade this morning, 2 out of 12 on my watch list aren't tradable, but no worries. I mean, everything's never going to be tradable, and so most of the stuff is. So, yeah, there's no PDT rule, Bruce Mason. I can trade as much as I want because technically it's CFD trading, but because of that, I can trade as much as I want. And so, yeah, no PDT rule. I trade a few times, usually, a few times a day. Around 2 times a day, average 1 or 2 times a day. And so, I definitely trade more than 3 times a week if you follow the streams. But yeah, I like the broker. If you want to see the platform, some stocks are not tradable, GC. So, I can search to see what stocks are tradable. If they have a Y under tradable, that means I can trade it or short it. So anything that's tradable is shortable. But some stocks you can't trade at all. Like, what was the one? NBEV. They just haven't added it to their system yet, and so I can't trade it because nothing shows up here under tradable. They usually do a pretty good job of actually adding the big moving stocks. You know, like a lot of times I'll see a big moving stock and it won't be tradable, and then the next day they'll add it to their system, and so I'll be able to trade it the next day. It doesn't always happen, but I think the rules are if the stock has less than 500,000 shares traded in a 3-month period in the last 3 months, then they don't add it to their system. But as long as the stock has over 500,000 shares traded in the last 3 months, they do their best to add it. They don't always add them, but they do their best. And so it's not too bad. A majority of my watch list is tradable usually. The ones that aren't are the cheaper penny stocks. Like if you like trading stocks under $1, like specifically like 50-cent stocks or 75-cent stocks, Tafts and TradeNet probably isn't the broker for you. I like trading stocks generally in between like $150 and $30, and so a large majority of my watch list is usually tradable. Yeah, I'm in Texas right now, Amir. So yeah, man, go check it out. Today's the last day of the sale. And like I said, I'll post that link one more time. Today's the last day of their sale. And so you can get $101 off the intro package today. And so instead of paying $500 like I did for this one way back in the day, you can pay $399, which is a pretty good deal because you're paying essentially $400 to lose $700. And so you get an extra $300 to lose from your account. But moving on, yeah, it should be GC. I think it's available internationally. What's up, Adelie? How you been? Hey, don't listen to Sonic, man. Sonic is... I love Sonic, don't get me wrong. I think he has a lot of comedic value for the stream, but he's a troll, man. He just says a bunch of random stuff. So I wouldn't approach him seriously just because most of the time it's a bunch of random trolling stuff, you know, like he'll say he lost $500,000 and all this stuff, so I'd ignore him. You know I got your back though, Sonic. Anyways, so let's move on. Today's news section is brought to you by SnapTrade. And so yeah, today's news section is brought to you by SnapTrade. That's snaptrade.us. If you don't know what SnapTrade is, it's an awesome free scanners for traders to take advantage of. It has all these pre-selected scans like recent earnings, upcoming earnings, community, top movers, top losers. And so it also has discovery feature, which is like a top list. And the really cool thing that this does is I build my watch list on SnapTrade each morning, and I share it with like 30 or 40 traders. Every single morning I share my watch list a little bit earlier in the market day. And so if you want my watch list shared with you, all you have to do is sign up to SnapTrade and just let me know your email or nickname, and I'll add you to the list, and you'll get an email notification with this watch list each morning. It's a really cool tool. Like I said, they also have the scanner here, which has everything from high gainer volatile stocks, penny stocks, cryptocurrencies, a little bit of everything, regardless of what sector you're interested in. But I also use them to look up the news. You can see, even if I just want to see the news on my watch list, I can go to watch list and it shows me the news on my watch list. I guess my watch list doesn't have any news out today. I have to update it. But yeah, so I can go to my watch list and see the news, or if I want to go to each stock's individual page, I can... Let's see an example of this. I can go to Twitter today. It's down or cons, and just click that, and it shows me a lot of detailed information. Like you can see when earnings came out, different catalysts in the market that are showing these, like RSI overbought, press releases, all this different stuff that came out about the stock, plus historical prices, and it compares it with the overall market. And so a really awesome free tool for traders to take advantage of. That's SnapTrade, snaptrade.us. They did sponsor today's news, but it's really a cool free website to use, and I'll post that link, and then I'll go over the news. There's the link for Snap Trade. Yeah, it's pretty slow this morning. I don't know about AMD. Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty decent, Arian's World. I think there's a lot of shorts on SureTrader. And so for that reason, you know, I do kind of like SureTrader. It's got a lot of shorts. Yeah, I love SureTrader's platform. I really do. I like SureTrader. I like the DOS platform. The biggest thing that made me kind of stray away from it is just it was so expensive. You know, if you use like 1 or 2,000 shares, commission's like $18, like almost $20. Their platform, if you want their full platform with level 2, it's over $120, $130 a month. And so it just takes its toll on you. It's just really expensive. I don't know, man. Mitch said he was gonna be here today. I'm just waiting to see if he gives me a call. Yeah, I'm curious to see what MGK. I want to see how Eminem responds to MGK as well. That one looks interesting. I'm ready to see that as well. Not to change topic. All right, let's go over the news. What's up, Track Racer? Yeah, candlesticks on Robinhood. What? Exactly, DLO. I'm using Tefs. I'm using Thinkorswim for charts. Oh, Mitch lost his Skype account and locked it out. There he is. I was just about to text him back. Yo, yo, yo. What's up, Mitch?
Yo, what's up, brother? What's up, man?
So you lost your Skype account, huh?
No, not even my Skype, bro. I don't know. Oh, I didn't know I was on stream.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I don't know what happened, but I'm on my laptop and my password got deleted on TIFFs, and the password that I changed it to, I'm not remembering it right now. I don't know what's going on, but I can't log in, so I got locked out. So I got to contact the manager.
Oh man, that might take a little while.
So.
Wait, did you go back to your, like, when they send you the email, like, welcome to the funded account program, and they send you your username and login, did you try that one?
Yeah, I tried that one. For some reason, it wasn't going in. I think I changed it, but at home, I have it saved, so I never really enter it on a daily basis. And on this laptop, I haven't really used this account, so.
Right.
Looks like I'm going to be SOL today.
Hey, no worries, brother. The market's a little slow and dull today, honestly, man, so don't worry about it, bro. You gonna stay on the stream, or you gonna go to work? You're probably gonna go to work, huh?
I'm probably gonna stay on stream, but just watch you.
Okay, for sure.
It's just a little depressing, no lie.
Yeah, I feel you, man. I hate it. I honestly
There's
though.
nothing worse than wanting to trade, having everything, and now I'm locked out because of the password. So.
Honestly though, man, it's a good thing. Like, I was watching some Gary V videos yesterday, or maybe it was Dana White from the UFC, and Dana White was saying, you know, that whenever he was working building the UFC, he hated weekends because it means he couldn't work, and he would look forward to Mondays so much while everybody else is dreading Monday. He's excited for it and ready for Monday and hates the weekends, and that kind of showed him that that's what he should be doing. And that's how I feel, man. Like, I love trading. I hate the weekends because it means I can't trade. You know, I love running the stream, and so but yeah, Corey, what's up, brother? $14 for a round trip. So no. So with Tefts, Corey, it's $3 for a round trip, man. It's $3. At least it's 0.006 cents per share, but there's a 150 per trade minimum. Okay, and so if it doesn't hit that 150 per trade minimum, it automatically makes it 150 in and 150 out. So $3 total, and so it doesn't hit that 150 minimum until it gets up to like 250, 300 shares. You know, but anything under that, it's $3 for a round trip in and out altogether. And then there's a profit split on any profit you make. So like they don't take 30% out of my trades now. It's only once I'm actually profitable. So it's only like if I bring my account up to 15K from 14K from the original 14K they give me, then they take 300 and I keep 700. There's a 70-30 profit split. All right, so let's go over the news. Manny's telling you to use his account, Mitch. All right, so here we go. Let's go over the news. I gotta go over the news in a second. All right, so the first one I'm looking at is CLDR. Oh man, let's see. Actually, my Mac died, and I don't want to look up the news right here, so just give me a second, guys. Yeah, no worries, Corey. Yeah, man. Hey, brother, if you want, like I said, today's the last day of the sale. It's $101 off the intro package, and so if you want the link, bro, let me know. I'll send you the link. Yeah, NBEV's pushing up here. It's testing 250s now. I can't trade it, unfortunately, but if you look at NBEV, it doesn't look that bad here. I mean, I don't think I necessarily need to reapproach my weekends. I think I just love trading, man. I love trading. I love doing the stream, and I love trading. I love doing the stream, and I just really look forward to it.
Yeah, man. I mean, I understand you completely on that. I mean, I'm here at work and on the stream, but at the same time, like the only thing that I'm thinking about is, man, I wish I could be home, set up on my computer, have all my setup, and be with you guys.
I mean, that's the passion you have.
That's where I want to be.
Right. I mean, that's the passion you have, though, man.
Yep. No matter what,
All right. So yeah. Oh, sorry, Mitch.
No, and one of the key things that I understand is that at the end of the day, we need capital, guys. We need to be able to trade.
Right, for sure.
So that's why I work every day to keep the bills paid and keep living the dream, man. Living the dream.
For sure. All right, so CLDR is up on second quarter revenue. It's up 23% year over year. It also had a second quarter subscription revenue that's up 26% year over year. And 568 customers greater than $100,000 annual recurring revenue. And so good second quarter results for CLDR. Going to look at NBEV now. NBEV. And NBEV, let's see what's happening with this one. So Northland Capital put out a buy rating on NBEV. They also put out something this morning. So NBEV makes a cannabis infused drink, and the health drink shares are rising up. It rose 45% on Wednesday. The cannabis stocks have surged. And so, yeah, I guess NBEV is just another cannabis stock. It makes cannabis-infused drinks. So we'll see what this one does at the open. Next one I'm looking at is ARWR. All right, so they had clinical data for ARWR. It's a bio drug, apparently, that demonstrated HBsAg reductions at the World Gastroenterologist Summit. And so the data presented from the lowest 2 dose. So positive data results for ARWR, basically. MNKD is up on technicals. Let's see if we got anything else that looks good. I know a few people mentioned some. What's up, Carlos? What are you interested in signing up for, man? Dill, if you're interested in signing up through TradeNet, here's the link. You can go through my link here. It just depends on what you're interested in signing up for, man. But welcome, brother. IOVA, I'll check that one out too. All right, IOVA. Let's look at IOVA. Ooh, big gap down. I'll watch this one though. I mean, the gap down's not that bad. Oh yeah, BOXL was another one. BOXL is a former runner. It's a crypto stock. It needs some more volume though for BOXL. Hey, what's up, Kaz? Hey, happy to hear it, brother. Happy to hear it, man. Yeah, for sure, Corey. I mean, you know, you could try to make it work with the intro package and then upgrade once you have enough money for the student. ESRX. Yeah, ESRX is a big move as well. Big move yesterday. Not moving that much in pre. But yeah, I mean, my main watches are probably these four, which are CLDR, CRON, ARWR, and MNKD. SEAC, Cedro. Or no, that's not Cedro. That's SeaWorld, right? Something like that. Oh no, it's Sea Change. It's up some. I'll watch it. All right. So market opens up in 3 minutes. I'm really not sure. Ask Manny. Corey, Manny knows how. I've never had to upgrade it. Honestly, I've never been profitable enough to upgrade it. And so ask Manny. Manny probably knows. I think Manny upgraded, I believe. Appreciate the sub. Hey, Insurance. What happened, brother? You unsubscribed, man? That hurts my feelings, man. But welcome back, Insurance. How you doing, brother? Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely watching most of these for shorts. CLDR, ARWR, definitely watching those for shorts. Even M and KD. We'll see how it goes. Just trying to find a decent enough short setup. So I've been on, let's see, that's 7 green days in a row. And 7 green days in a row, all documented and streamed live. You can see my account balance. You can see I'm not hiding anything. But yeah, I've been on a nice little green streak. We'll see how long it can continue. But no pressure. If I have a losing day, that's fine. I'm up a few $100 in the last 2 weeks or so on this account. And so right now it's just about slowly building it up. I would love to get it over that 14K mark and just completely come back from the original losses. And so yeah, for sure. Hey, Corey, message me on Facebook or Twitter at Beginner Trades, Facebook.com at Beginner Trades, or on Twitter at Beginner Trades. So Beginner TRADES, and I'll try to figure it out for you. But yeah, just message me on there, Corey, and I'll get back with you, brother. Try to figure out more about that. What's up, BJ? Good morning, man. Oh man, that's rough. Insurance. Yeah, no worries, brother. No, I don't think he has a package yet, Manny. All right, guys, we got less than a minute. Yeah, for sure, Mud Life, man. I'm getting closer, brother. Like, my trading's been on point, man. Like I said, yesterday, we looked up my accuracy rate. AMDA. All right, I'm checking those out. Got 30 seconds. AMDA is just too cheap for me, James. WSCI. Yeah, these just aren't my style, man. They're just not moving enough. All right, guys, we got 10 seconds till the market opens. IMMP, all-time high. Ooh, I do like IMMP. All right, guys, market's opening right now. There's the bell. Yeah, for sure, Corey. All right, there's the bell, guys. We got Kron dropping some at the open, down to 1175. ARWR pushing up some. MNKD down to 227. But yeah, big drop on CRON. Man, TLRY almost got up to $100. That is crazy. TLRY has been going crazy lately. Big drop on CRON, and the cannabis stocks are dropping some. All right. So, big drop on CRON. Hey, appreciate the $5 Silver. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. Hey, appreciate the $5 donut, Silver. It really means a lot, brother. Appreciate it, man.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Yeah, man, we got the cannabis stocks dropping pretty bad. Kron dropping huge here. All right, for Kron, though, I'm looking for a bounce back to the VWAP up to 1185.
John, whenever you get a chance, share your live Skype with me.
Okay.
Whenever you get a chance.
I tried to jump in Kron right there for the VWAP fade. If it gets a little bit higher, I'll jump in.
Alright.
Oh, there's 88. I don't know if I like that squeeze. Quick bounce back down.
Yeah, that's why I wish I had the live. Can't even see it where you want it.
Yeah, there's 90s. All right, yeah, I'm not going to touch Kron. A little too sketchy. May fade back down here. We'll see. I'm still kind of interested in it. I can use this previous area as my risk at 1195. But it would have to fade back down. A little laggy this morning on my computer. NBEV may be fading here. Yeah, CRON is just a little bit too close to that previous high of the day.
Yeah, so what I would like to see from that one is let it go up, let it break the pre-market highs, let it get up there above 12s, and then reject, guys. This is probably doing, it's been bearish, not bullish in the pre-market, so that's what you want to see. That's the difference here, guys. So be careful with CRON.
Yeah. Yeah, I try to take advantage of it when it's overextended on the upside.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit more reliable, I think.
100%. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for unnecessary gap ups, and that's what essentially the strategy comes from.
Right. I do like this move.
A gap up.
Yeah. I like this move a little bit with all this resistance above it now. But yeah, there's the squeeze to 12 to the high of the day. Not touching it.
Yeah. This is, like I told you, it's going to reject up there above that 1225s. It needs to go up and test them. It's been 2 weeks, so it's going to go ahead and test them, then come back.
Aside from that, though, I really don't see much. NBEV doesn't look bad. I'm looking at MNKD here, see if it can turn back around. NBEV faded pretty nicely there. And PRQR looks good too. 83s. It may, I mean, it may fade here. It's just too late. No good entry. PRQR doesn't look bad though. Yeah, there's the 70s. Yeah, here goes Kron. It's about to tank.
I still don't think it's completely done, but
All right, at this point, I'm watching MNKD here. MNKD just broke underneath the VWAP. It needs, I mean, the volume's actually pretty good on MNKD. Yeah, there goes Kron. All right, so now on MNKD, I'm looking for a pullback up to that 228 level. SGMO. All right, MNKD bouncing here. I don't mind taking a small starter if it gets up to 25 or 26 with 200 shares. See if it gets that high.
yeah, it should get you that bounce.
Yeah, there goes Kron. All right, I'm in with 200 shares on MNKD. My plan is if it pushes up to the 228 level, I'm going to add another 200, get up to 400 shares.
Remember, risk the reward, brother. Risk the reward.
Yeah, let's see. 223, risk, 228. Yeah, not that great risk to reward looking back on it, actually.
Yeah, you gotta remember the range.
Right, for
You
sure.
saw a breakdown, but the range was only, what, 10 cents. So as long as you keep your risk under 5 cents, you should be fine.
Right.
I would have liked to waited for the 28. I would have waited for the 28 touch.
Yeah.
And you're hammering down for looking for an ad.
Right. But man, these two CLDR and ARWR, I was looking for those to wash out at the open. They're just pushing up. There goes Kron though, massive tank there.
Yeah, rejected 12 really hard. But I think it's still probably bouncing the VWAP again, guys. So you
Yeah.
guys can look for that later. There's MNKD.
Right, it's down some.
See if you get a big
Wash.
push on the level 2. Yeah. See that 6,000 on the 20s.
What's up, the best? Good morning, bro. We got 19s, we got 20s, 19s.
Yeah, it looks like you might just get a tank down here.
Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, I mean, I want to see it break under this level where it's at now at 220. There we go. There's 18s. 17s.
Where's the first support? Where's your profit? What are you thinking?
212.
212. All right, I would put that order out as it hits 214, so that if it hits 212, you get filled.
For sure. IMMP washing some, NBEV washing some. Alright, it's back up to the 220s. Yeah, man, Kron is just absolutely tanking. The problem is it just didn't give me an entry for my style of trading. Kron just didn't give me an entry. It got up here, almost took it, but no entry for that one. I'm not going to chase it. But yeah, SGMO, that thing absolutely tanked as well. ZLAB. Yeah, it didn't look bad. ZLAB looked good. All right, let's see what MNKD does here. Want to see it pull. It's moving a little slow. It's got a tight range on it.
Yeah. So one of the things, guys, is I'm actually looking for on the long side, guys. We're looking for the VWAP rejection on the long side for WR. You see it down to that VWAP there.
Look like a nice little. It might be a VWAP bounce here.
Yeah, VWAP bounce. That's what it's called. Apologize.
Yeah, you're good.
VWAP bounce. That's what we've been practicing on that. So right there, you got the 850 off of 840s. You can risk off of. And you see great bounce there, all the way up there, almost to 19.
CLDR may be doing the same thing as well. It's doing very similar to ARWR. Hey, appreciate the subscription. 9 maintain. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it, man. Welcome. Low volume, but IMMP. Maybe fading off the VWAP there. IMMP.
If CRON is making that much of a down move, you guys should also check out CGC.
Yeah.
And
TLRY. Yeah,
To see how
TLRY.
much they're coming down.
Yeah, look at that beautiful VWAP bounce on ARWR.
Yep, beautiful.
It followed
Sell
through.
some at 19, and you look for the rest at 1934.
I'm telling you, man. The VWAP bounce is legit. I didn't look at GERN, but I should have. GERN has been fading every single day.
Yeah, man, you gotta look into that.
I'm gonna take 100 off here, and then I'm gonna plan to add on a bounce for MNKD.
I like that idea. At 218 to 217, take some off.
Yeah, for sure. And then
So how many shares you got left?
I got 100 left. I took
you
200.
Started with 200.
Yeah.
All right. So, what's your entry?
My entry was 223.
All right, 223. So that's the only place that you can add. If this just keeps fading down, just let it keep going.
Right, for sure. 213.
Look at other setups. Understand that where's your out, and other than that, kind of don't even pay attention to it a little bit.
Yeah.
That always works for me. Just knowing my numbers now that I've taken some profit, I don't even stress so much. Like, I don't want to be stressed out in a trade. That's one of my keys in trading, is not being stressed out.
Right.
The way I do that is doing what you just did. Took some profit, now I can relax.
No, I'm chilling, man. And it's going my way, too. Down to 210.
And that's all you can do.
My goal is down to $2. I like it if it gets down to 2.
Yeah, there you go. There's a second support there at 212, 210s. What we want to see is a bounce and hold 215 as resistance.
Yep.
If we get that hold at 215, you should get that move to the $2 range. Good trade, John.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. But yeah, appreciate all the subscribes.
Look at that. Look at that
Leroy.
VWAP bounce on ARWR
I
after
know,
that
man.
breaking through the
Beautiful.
highs
It was beautiful,
and
man.
selling out right there. This
Yeah,
is
for
when you
sure.
would be selling, guys. So one of the key things that I would do is when you do break out through the high, you want to let that green candle keep going until you see this. The next green candle, as long as it opens higher, you let it keep going and you establish kind of a momentum. You're all the only thing you're looking to see is the momentum slow down. Once the momentum slows down, you take profit.
Right.
See, momentum still going with the buyers. They're still buying it up there.
But yeah, appreciate the sub, Amanda or Amandeep, Stock Kid, and Leroy. Welcome, guys. Appreciate the subscribes. Look at Kron, man. Kron may be a fade here.
All right.
It's
Right
getting
around
close.
there in the 60s is where you should be getting out on ARWR.
Right. Yeah, same thing with CLDR. I'm telling you, the VWAP bounce is legit. On bullish days where a lot of stuff is running up, the VWAP's bounce has shown that it's legit, man. It happens. And that's why I've been back testing it. It showed decent promise just in back testing.
Look at M and KD for you. Let's see if it holds at 215 as a resistance and
Right.
just gets hammered back down.
Yeah, if it breaks that, I'm
You know.
out. You know.
Yeah. What I would do now is I'd hold to that break even. You know, a lot of times I've even been noticing is I'll get out like at 220 and then the stock will come back down to that 210 and
Right.
below it. So one of the key things is, you know, how much are you willing to really pay yourself? Sometimes I pay myself just the commissions so that at least at the very worst, I'm not even taking the hit on the commissions. But I think a lot of times that break even exit is actually better.
There's
It
09.
really gives you the potential to make that gain.
It's looking good, man. 09. Let's see if we get a bigger drop here. It's trying to test the lows. Goal is $2, I think is a reasonable area.
All right, so this would be like the second test here on those nines. It can bounce up one more time and come down as long as we get that break within the next two tries, essentially.
Yeah, I mean, if it squeezes up here, I'm probably just going to get out the trade. Um, I don't like this second test. Maybe a double
It's
bottom.
okay. No, you can get three tests as long as the resistance is holding that 215. It's that 215 level that's important.
Yeah.
Bounces in between there is just consolidation. That's all it is. It's now in consolidation before it wants to make the next move.
There's ARWR, man. That thing's going skyrocketing up.
Like a CRON, almost there to the VWAP, guys. What I would look for CRON, guys, is look for it actually to break the VWAP. Get above there, probably in the 1160 range is where I would look to short. That way you could hold to like about 1170s where that other red candle is that you see there. That's what I would use as the risk, and I'd go off of that. But I definitely let it break VWAP. You don't want to chase into this and let
I'm
it
out.
squeeze up to 1170.
I got out. I got out at 214. I saw it squeezing up. It broke that previous low, and so $16 gain. Not really what I wanted, but it had a small range. I took 200 shares. CRON is the next one I'm really looking at, though. This one is looking. It looks like a nice little fade here. And another thing I like about it is that it's right around 1150. And so that's going to act as more resistance, and I can comfortably set that area as my risk. Maybe 1156 is what I actually like with this one. As my risk area, potential reward. So risk 1155, 1156. So about a 15-cent risk. Potential reward is going to be all the way down at the low, or at least down to 1115. And so, you know, not bad risk to reward there. Better around 2 to 1. Hey, well, welcome back. Welcome back. See, there's 215 now and 216. So I got out at the right time on MNKD. It may get rejected here, but it touched
Yeah.
216.
I mean, hey, it's up to you to decide if you don't want to hold to that. My thing is just determine it earlier. You know, that bounce there, at least from my field, the strategy, you shouldn't be getting out there. You should hold to that break even spot, man.
Right.
The $6 and $7 is not what you're looking for. If you said you were looking for that $2 mark, that's what you're looking for.
Right, for sure. I agree.
Um,
That's the biggest thing
it's
I
not
gotta
a
do.
bad thing because you're pulling green. But remember, what it does is that if you go red on the next trade, you're probably gonna be in the red, like for the day.
Right.
And that's the problem with that is that when you cut yourself short on your profits or your plan, the next time you take the trade, you're probably not going to capture as much, and you're going to notice that just a little bit more would have been the move. If this stock ends up below $2 today, you're going to be a little upset that you sold those 100 shares.
Yeah.
So one of the key things is just kind of establishing either break even or a support level that you're going to sell out on. If that was 215 for you and you got out at 214, then that's fine. Then that's trading with a strategy, trading
Right.
with a plan. But one of the key things is that you can always add back the share size. That's why
Because
I say grab enough share size so that you can sell 3/4 of your position and look to add that 3/4 back if it gets up there again.
right, for sure. And look at it. It may bounce back to the VWAP here, but look at the cannabis stocks. The cannabis stocks are giving perfect VWAP fades right here. Good risk to reward in both of these, at least for CRON. I mean, this is exactly what I look for with a VWAP fade. If you're interested into seeing why I got an MNKD, I got in this little micro fade here, but this was also a VWAP fade I got in right here. And then wrote it down. And so, like I said, man, this is if I just sit on this profits today, this is my 8th trading day in a row that's profitable. I've had 8 profitable trading days. Whoa. I don't know if this was a glitch on Cron, but do you see that, man? That was market makers, man. If you want to see what market makers look like when they stop a trader out, this is what, look at CRON. That is completely market makers right there. They are just stopping everybody that's getting in for the fade out. And I mean, if it squeezes up, it squeezes up. But that looks like they're intentionally stopping people out. Yeah, Mitch is at work right now, Felix. Or Phoenix.
Yeah, trust me, guys. I'm missing today, man, but wishing I could be there. I had some technical difficulties, but I'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow, guys, ready to slam it harder than ever. One of the key things, I don't know if you guys saw my review, but after trading on Tuesday, I ended up staying trading and making a pretty good gain, taking the biggest size that I've taken in any trade. With that being said, the way that we've been moving forward, I'm gonna go ahead and keep swinging bigger and bigger. As long as the stats keep matching the results and the execution keeps matching, then we're gonna keep going and taking some bigger swings.
Yes, sir, man. I mean, here's the thing. Somebody said you guys are better than Ross chat room. And I mean, I'm not even, like, here's the thing. Like, we're just letting you guys watch our journey to becoming profitable. And what we try to do is we offer everything for free or very cheap, right? Like our goal is to be a resource for new traders, for beginner traders. That's why we're called beginner trading, is because we're a resource for new traders, right? We're not charging thousands of dollars for a course. We're not charging hundreds of dollars for a chat room. We're putting all that stuff out there for free. And I'm not saying there isn't inherent value in some of these courses that other people are offering. I'm not saying there's not value, but what we're trying to do is we're trying to build a resource for traders, to trade. You're not going to lose your house trading with us, or you're not going to spend thousands of dollars trading with us. We're giving everything for free. And if we do charge for anything in the future, it's going to be extremely cheap. But yeah, man, I'm just letting people watch my journey.
One of the keys is that at the end of the day, guys, we're not doing a scalping strategy. So the reason why you may think our chat room is better than Ross I would say, is that at the end of the day, Ross does a lot of times where he doesn't show you his entries. He's just showing you and telling you. If I told you when I got in and out, never showed you entries or never showed you exits, it's kind of hard to actually trade off of that. So that there's thousands and thousands of people that are getting caught in longs, that Ross has already sold and he's already out, and which actually causes a dip in the market because of his share size and position, and also followers. So that's what happens when you follow a guru trading. One of the key things is if you're not beating his price, he's probably beating you.
Right.
So that's one of the things you got to remember. And one of the things you can even use for our trading, one of the key things that I like to do is I like to tell you guys the price that I'm looking at in the future, so that way when the price approaches, you guys are being able to make the same timely decisions as I am, versus as me tell you that I'm in a trade after I've already taken the entry and taken a look at the setup, not really explaining to you guys what I'm looking at, and not really helping you guys. Just more along just telling you guys this is where I'm in, this is where I get out.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you look at MNKD now. Look like a nice little fade there off of the VWAP, but I'm probably.
That should have been your ad,
I
and you
know.
should have knocked it right back down.
I know, man. But no, so we're getting a few questions. You guys are legit. Thanks for doing what you're doing. Yeah, man. I mean, we're just trying to be a resource. Like I said before, right? If you're following somebody else and they're not telling you to back test your setups, then they're doing it wrong. Like, you gotta back test your setups, and I actually appreciate seeing that somebody said, I was currently backtesting VWAPs and this is just gold. Good for you, man, because backtesting is the key to trading. I said it before, right? I said it yesterday. When I backtested the VWAP fade, it gave me over a year sample, over the last year in sample size, it gave me a 73% accuracy rate. So the VWAP fade worked 73% of the time when I backtested it over the last year, right? And I don't think it's a coincidence that if you look at my profit and loss, it's actually hovering almost exactly at 73%, and I only trade the VWAP fade. And like I said, that's not a coincidence. And so the key to trading is backtesting your setups. If you can backtest your setup and find a pattern or a strategy that has a legitimate edge via backtesting, then you're good, man. That's all you got to do. You got to find one, and you'll actually know if it has an edge. You're not trusting some random person on the internet. And it's like I said, don't trust me. Be skeptical of me. Backtest the setups yourself. That way you'll know if they work or not. You know what I mean? You don't have to follow me or my plan or my strategies. Backtest them yourself, and you'll actually know. And that's how you be independent as a trader, where you're not following others. You're actually learning to do it yourself.
100%, man.
But yeah, MNKD, beautiful. And yeah, I'm really excited to start using. I think what I'm going to do, Mitch, is I'm going to, in the next week, I'm going to deposit some money into a U-Stock trade account. And I'm going to use that account to trade the VWAP bounce. Right? I'm going to use the U-Stock trade to trade the VWAP bounce. And that way, I'm just going to deposit a small amount, like a few $100. And with the $1 commissions on U-Stock trade, that's when I'm really going to kind of get deep and down into the VWAP bounce. Because I saw it a few times. There's ARWR. You can see this beautiful bounce right here just to see what I was looking at. It's kind of the opposite of the VWAP fade right here. This beautiful bounce. And then what was the other one? CLDR? Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So CLDR, same thing. This beautiful VWAP bounce here. A bullish trend, a pullback to the VWAP right here, and then a beautiful bounce up. And it's good risk to reward. You could set your risk at this 1660 level, and then you could set your reward at this high at 1735. And it's good risk to reward if you get in at 1675. So, but man, look at Kron, man. What is going on with that thing, man? Market manipulation for sure.
I think it has one more bounce. One of the things is the range of the move, guys. It's starting to trap people. So what you want to see is, remember, multiple resistance rejections. This is doing a move that it was so big that now it needs to correct the move. So there's also another thing is you got to remember there's institutional traders that have been trading TRLY, CGC, and CRON.
Right, for sure.
So you're running into a battle of bigger traders, and this is what you're seeing. This is over liquidation, and it gets overbought and oversold really quickly.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Yeah.
what I would see is I would look for a third rejection of one of those fake out longs. And this is why you can't use stops. This is why you
Right.
want to have mental stops.
'Cause you just got stopped out for something that touched that stop loss for like half a second and then went right back down. You know.
Yeah, the worst part is that you could come back and you could see that, because remember, especially a market stop, it's where the market wants to fill you. It's not where you want to get filled.
Yeah,
That's
like
what people don't remember, and they think that it's just going to be the quickest fill, but the quickest fill could essentially be 10 or 15 cents higher. It doesn't take just the nearest available shares, like a limit order. It just literally takes anything that's there on the book. It'll just take it.
right for sure. Yeah, yeah, no worries. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I can allow him. I don't mind him putting up that site. Um, I don't mind putting up the site, but I don't think he can post links, and so I don't know how to do it. If he tells me what the site is, I can put it up, but I don't know how to post.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can let what's his name post
No, they
links.
won't.
Yeah.
They won't be able to unless you're a moderator.
Yeah, so the main reason we use TEFs and I don't use Thinkorswim is because commissions are like $12, $13 for a round trip on Thinkorswim. On TEFs, for me, they're $3. There's no pattern day trading rule on TEFs, and so I can trade as much as I want. And there's tons of shorts on TEFs, which is really beneficial for my style of trading. So a few different
There's
reasons.
your next $16 you would have made on MNKD.
Don't tell me about it, man. Don't even remind me, bro. I could see this thing. It looked perfect too. This is, if you want to see the VWAP fade, this is the perfect VWAP fade here. I think I'm just trying to keep my streak going a little bit longer. I think, which is
Yeah, and that's part of the key. And it's one of the things that you gotta remember. When you're on a green streak, you you get into this point where I think you're reaching now that it's like day 8, day 9, where what you really need to do is, since you've been accurate, so accurate, you need to take
that
step ups
sizing,
and
man. I
leaps
got to do it,
forward,
man. Yeah, for sure.
because there's a reason why you're on a streak. It's like, all right, it's kind of like a hitter in baseball. Let's say a number 4 hitter. All right, a cleanup bat. All right, normally this hitter is gonna pop out, strike out most of the time, about 60% of the time.
Right.
But about 30% of the time, he's gonna get hot. And when he's hot, this is when he's gonna actually hit his home
That's
runs,
when you got to go
hit his
for it.
doubles, get his RBIs, and that's what a player does when he's hot, is goes and takes a little bit more risk, because they're seeing the ball a little better. And in our sense, it would be seeing the strategy out a little better. We're visualizing the resistance and the support and executing the trade better.
Right.
When you're hot, you got to use it. You got to take your trades and size in. And then another thing is, notice when you're not.
Right.
Take the opposite side of this. If you're on a losing streak, there's no reason why you should be sizing up. If anything, you should be sizing down to start minimizing the loss, so that you can learn how to really get your strategy back to where it needs to be.
Right, for sure.
That's when I recommend going down, like me and John, go down to 50, 25 shares, as low as possible, so that you can stop stressing on the emotional factors of realize and the amounts, and start just focusing on getting green.
Right.
John did that for so long that it's now to the point where that's just where he's heading to. He's heading towards green,
Right, for
and
sure.
now it's just going to be a matter of sizing, so that he can actually pull out profits from TradeNet.
Right, for sure. I mean, and like I said, when I back tested the VWAP fade, which is something I'm always going to preach about, it had a 73% accuracy rate. If you look at my last 3 weeks of trading here, I've traded 19 times total if you include today's trade. And out of those 19 trades, let's see, 5 were losing out of 19. So 14 out of 19 were profitable, and that gives me about a 74% accuracy rate if I round up. If I round up, it's 74.
Damn.
And so huge. And I'm really excited for that, because that's huge for trading. And I just want to keep it going. It's time to scale up. But like I said, regardless of how big of sizing I'm using, I get hate all the time for using small sizing. But regardless of what sizing I'm using, I'm getting in good profitable trades, and the experience I'm gaining is huge. And so it's just about scaling up now. I got to get to that point where I get in with, 400, 500 shares and really start taking gains out of the market. But honestly, even like this, guys, you can see $129 in net profit over the last few weeks. And so I'm really happy with that. 226 in gross profits. And so, it's time, guys. It really is time. But I'll get there. It's something I got to get used to, but I've been doing a little bit better. This week I may have turned back a little bit, but I'm going to try to use at least, I've been using 300 shares this week. I got to use a little bit more. Ultimately, I'd like to get up to 1,000 shares is what I'd really like to do.
Yep. Let's set the 400 for next week. Minimum 400, and this gives you an ability to do 200 on a sale. What I really think the number that is going to get you there, is between 400 and 500. I think that's a really good kind of sweet spot between profits and emotion. I think when you get to 1,000 shares, the emotions definitely start running a little bit higher. Swings of $200 to $300 are a lot to handle. Right. Now, if you can keep those swings down a little bit more to where it's like 150 is kind of the max swing, then that's not that bad. Then you can go ahead and start making your $70 to $80 a day, right, and look to hold those losses in the 40s, right, and for 50 sure. range.
Yeah, man. Hey, appreciate the $5 donation, brother. Appreciate the $5 donation, OG. Really means a lot, brother. Appreciate the $5 support, man. Hey, man, I'm just glad you guys find value in our content, man. I really am. I'm just glad you guys find value in it. Appreciate the subs, Suda and Hamilton. Appreciate it, guys. And Andrew. And Leroy. Yeah, appreciate the subs, guys. Welcome, guys. I'm just glad you guys could find value in it. It's really exciting to go on a green streak like that. And do it live. Other people are claiming to be on green streaks, but they're not actually showing you their account balance. They're not showing you, they're not showing you their actual trades live. They might record their trades and cherry pick their trades, but something that all traders should be in this market is you should be very skeptical of everybody. And I've always been pretty skeptical of everybody, and it's really exciting to go on this green streak where I'm actually streaming it live, so I'm not hiding it. It's just you can see me do it live, and so I think that's really cool. It's really exciting for me, and hopefully I can keep it up, man. I just gotta, I found a profitable setup. I worked hard back testing it, and now it's just about, keeping it going.
Yeah, man. I really don't know any other traders out there that are consistently showing their orders, their order forms and entries and exits, showing their account balances, showing that the change in every day matches to what we're telling you, not just putting some numbers together and telling you that this is what we're trading, or showing you a trade that we've already been in for about a whole day, and now we're going to show you that we're up $20,000. That's not what we're about here. Our idea is really not even to show you and try to make that whole lie about financial freedom. That's not what I'm trying to feed you guys.
Get rich quick. Get rich quick. No, yeah, that's not what this is about. Right.
No, this is about learning that with hard work, patience, and commitment to trading, we can get you to where we are.
Right, for sure. Live gains, I just posted that link in the chat. And others, if you want to sign up through TradeNet, today's the last day of their sale where you can get the intro package for $101 off, so for $3.99. There's the link in the chat. But yeah, guys, like Mitch was saying, to follow up with what Mitch is saying, this isn't get rich quick. It's just not. If you wanted me to be honest, I've been trading for a year regularly every single day in the market, and it's taken me about a year to be consistently profitable. And so in no way
I'm hitting year 3, so
right.
This isn't some one day to the next.
Right. It's not get rich quick at all. It's not a get rich quick scheme. It takes a long time. It's just like learning anything else, like any other trade or any other thing like that, no pun intended, like any other educational thing or any other job. It's going to take a long time. If you're getting your college degree, it's going to take a long time to actually do it. You're going to have to put some money towards it, and it's going to take you a long time to learn. And trading is no different. Appreciate the sub, Hakab. Appreciate it, brother.
You know, a lot of people are going to tell you that dream of financial freedom, but we can personally tell you that the way that you're going to actually accomplish it is by taking the right actions and leading yourself to having that potential to get in there. You know, a lot of people would just sell you the dream on that you're going to get there, but they don't really work your way through and how you actually achieve that.
Right.
You know, and that's what we're trying to do here.
Right, for sure. And it takes time, man. It's not something, it's not something, I mean, there's always going to be outliers that pick it up immediately, but it's a large majority of the time, it's not going to be like that. It's going to take time. It really does. You're probably going to lose a lot at first. I know I did. And so it just takes time, man. But if you stick with it, the ones that are successful ultimately in trading are, I was telling my wife, and I said this yesterday, I think, but there's 3 things, in my opinion, that you need to be successful at trading. The first thing is you have to be extremely competitive. You have to want to win. Whoever buys those shares from you, you have to hope they're wrong and you're right. And so you have to be super competitive. You always got to hold yourself to a super high standard and just try to win. Number 2 thing is you have to be passionate about it. Right? You got to be super passionate about it, because if you're not actually going to stick with it. You're going to give up and you're going to move on to something else. But you got to love doing it. I love trading. It's what I want to do with my life. And so it's something that no matter what, no matter how much I lose, I'm sticking with it until I'm profitable. And I'm finally turning that corner to be profitable. But it took a year of full-time trading. And then the last thing is you just have to be, you got to be stubborn. You got to persevere through it. You got to want to win. You got to keep going at it. And so you got to be stubborn and just keep trying to do it. But
Amen to that, man. Let's keep it up, man. I'm going to get going. It was a joy being with you guys, at least even on the stream, even though I wasn't able to trade with you guys today, but I'll be back tomorrow, guys, live and going at it, guys.
Right, for sure.
Continue to dream.
Hey, man, nice call outs today. Appreciate you keeping it to me, man, holding me to a better
Always,
standard,
bro.
brother.
Yeah, we'll always improve. There's always room for improvement.
All right, brother. Well, have a good day, man. I'll see you
Take it
later.
easy. Later, guys.
All right, so yeah, man. MNKD is the one that got away today. I just missed it. I ended up making a little bit on it, but it's the one that that's the one that I wish I would have taken right here at 220s. Yeah, you gotta want to quit, but not. Hey, live gains. Hey, brother. Appreciate going through me, man. Appreciate it, brother. Yeah, man. Stocks is like learning how to draw, man. I think it's like learning. I think it's probably more similar to learning to code. Like learning to code takes a long time. It's something you're probably going to be really bad at, and it's going to be really frustrating. But once it clicks, it kind of clicks. But you always got to be constantly evolving and learning the new ways to do it, or you're going to fail. And so I think it takes time. I don't know where Mitch works, man. He's told me before. I can't remember. That's right, Corey. Hey, brother, that's what it takes, man. It took a year. Yeah, me too. It took me a year, and I like that word, obsession. Like, this is an obsession of mine. Trust me, if you talk to my wife, I drive her crazy. I probably bring up trading to my wife like 5 times a day. And she's a good wife, and she listens to me rant about it and tell her how well I'm doing and yada, yada, yada. But it's something that I am so passionate about, I can't stop talking about it. You know what I mean? And especially now with this green streak, like 8 green days in a row, all live on stream. Now I'm just talking about it even more with my wife. She probably hates trading at this point. But it's something I'm really passionate about, man. It's something I love doing. And, on weekends, I'm sad because I can't trade. And when Monday rolls around, I'm excited because I know trading is about to happen. So, yeah, I bet, Mud Life. Yeah, Amir, I'm 30, brother. I'm not. I probably sound young. I look really young as well. Which now that I'm 30, I really don't mind looking young. I'm finally at the age now. Like if I shave my beard, I look like I'm 15. And that's fine with me at this point. I always hated looking young, but now that I'm 30, I really don't mind looking that young, man. I speak 3 languages. It reminds me of learning a new language. Yeah, man, I bet. Yeah, trader's girlfriend's hater. Yeah. My parents think I'm crazy too. Yeah, um, I think I brought it up yesterday. I was talking to my dad about it, and my dad is like super skeptical of the stock market in general. He thinks it's completely random. He thinks there's no way to actually be profitable with short intraday trading. He thinks it's all completely random and that sometimes you're going to do good and sometimes you're going to do bad. And I tried to explain to him, I was like, Dad, I was like, in the last 2 months, in the last 2 weeks, I've had one losing day, and I'm trading at least once a day, sometimes more than that. And I've had one losing day in the last week, and my accuracy rate has stayed the same for the last month. And I said the chances of that happening off of pure randomness is extremely low, and it kind of shows you there's an edge, right? And I also tried to explain to him the back testing side about when I back tested this strategy, it gave me a 73% accuracy rate, and now I'm actually trading at 73%. And so, I think some people are just naturally skeptical, which is a good thing. I think it's good to be skeptical, but my dad's one of those people that just refuses to acknowledge that it can be a profitable endeavor. You know what I mean? That's rough, Swing Trade Solutions. Where I like to sign up with TradeNet. Where can I study up on it? Bamboo. Um, you can ask TradeNet about it. I'll post the link for you again, but you can ask TradeNet about it. They're probably the best people to talk about it. If you have any questions, man, about it, just let me know. I'll try to do my best to help you. Just send me a message on Facebook or Twitter, or leave it in the comment section of one of my YouTube videos. Yeah, just leave me a comment on this stream. Once the stream's done, just leave me a comment, and I'll do my best to help you, man. But yeah, like I said, I try to be honest with people about TradeNet. The biggest flaw is that some stocks aren't tradable. And so some stocks you're not able to trade on TradeNet. And that's the biggest flaw. A lot of shorts. You could short anything that's tradable. So anything that has a Y under is tradable right here, I can short, which is great for me. It's great for my style of trading. It's really about, like, the biggest thing is that a lot of times you can't trade the cheaper penny stocks. Like, if the stock is under $1, it's most likely not tradable. So it depends on what kind of stocks you're interested in trading. There's the link, by the way. You can go through that link, talk to them about it, request more information. But it just depends on the price of the stocks you're trading. Like, I trade stocks in between $1.50 and $30. And so for that, it's pretty decent for me. I can trade, usually at least 80% of my watch list. I think so, Young. I know you can hold overnight, but there's no trading in pre-market and after hours. And so you can hold it overnight, and I guess hold it for a few days, but you can't get in and out in pre-market and after hours. You have to wait until they open. So I'm not on TD Ameritrade MudLife. I'm on TEFS, which is TradeNet's partnering broker. So TradeNet offers the educational side, and once you sign up, TEFS partners with you, and they send you your funded account. So it's actually TEFS. But with TD Ameritrade, I know to short on TD Ameritrade, you have to have a margin account, and so you have to have over 2,000 in your account on TD, and then you have to request a margin account to short. Yeah, right, Jay. Hey, brother. $32 is good, man. That's better for me. Right, for sure, Joe. This is our little club, man. Obsession is a great word. I'm a huge movie buff, and it's gotten to the point to where the only movies I watch anymore have to do with the stock market. Yeah, 100%, man. Like, I've been watching The Big Short, Margin Call, a really good movie. The Big Short, is about shorting, obviously shorting back in the housing market crash. Margin Call, another really good trading movie. The Wolf of Wall Street's pretty good. If talking about TV shows or documentaries, there's Floored. Floored Into the Pit is good. There's also another one called The Pit. What's some other ones? There's a good documentary series on YouTube called Day Traders, and it's about the life of like a prop firm day trader. It's pretty good. It's a multiple episodes, but it's really good. It's called Day Traders. And there's a few good documentaries, but yeah, man, it's the same with me, Yeah, my girlfriend told me one day that I was coming off rude because it's taken over me. Yeah, for sure, man. I'm 36. I feel you. Yeah, man. I'm finally at the age now. I turned 30, big 30. I hate it, but I'm at the age where I don't mind looking 15. So I actually shaved my beard a few weeks ago. It's grown back already. I don't know if I'm gonna shave it again, but exactly, man. If you have an edge, you'll be consistent. Laugh out loud. 30, young buck. I'm 48 and still get out and race with, beat the kids. Well, some of them we are old and we are. And when we quit being young, as corny as it sounds. Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, my wife is the same way. She thinks I'm gambling. Yeah, my dad, he for sure thinks it's gambling. I told him I must be the best gambler in the world then. Yeah, Dirty Money is super good on Valera or Valiant on Valiant Pharmaceuticals. Dirty Money is super good. I've seen that one. Brokers that allows you to it's CFD trading, John Russell. I don't know if there's any fees holding it overnight. You want to ask TradeNet about that. But yeah, John Russell, it's CFD trading. That's why there's no PDT rule. Let's get matching group jackets. Yeah, for sure, man. What brokers allow you to trade pre-market and after hours? So there's a few. Some of them, like Sure Trader, obviously, if you want to be able to trade as much as you want, Sure Trader allows you to trade pre-market and after hours, and there's no PDT rule. Webull is a really good smartphone broker, but you do have to follow the PDT rule. But Webull is a zero commission broker. So on Webull, you trade for free. There's no commissions, and you can trade in pre-market and after hours. And so I can essentially deposit $200 into a Webull account and then buy and sell in pre-market and after hours. And so I like that about Webull. It's actually a pretty legit platform on Webull. Like there's you can put indicators on your chart. You can put moving averages on your chart from your smartphone on Webull. And Webull was a previous sponsor of mine, but they're not sponsoring me anymore. And so I'm actually being honest with you about it. I really like Webull. The biggest thing with Webull is that you have to wait for the T2 rule. So not only do you have to follow the PDT rule, but you have to wait 2 days for your funds to settle. But aside from that, I really like Webull. Pre-market and after hours trading for free. I can't really complain about it. Then Robinhood has certain levels where you can trade in pre-market and after hours, but I think you have to have a margin account on Robinhood and you have to have over $2,000. And you still have to follow the PDT rule. And so you stock trade, but I don't think you can trade in pre-market and after hours. So yeah, those are the brokers off the top of my head. Yeah, Wall Street Warriors is good. Also, I think it's Traders Millions by the Minute or something like that. It's like Traders Millions by the Minute or something like that is another good documentary series on trading. Oh, yeah, I like Too Big to Fail as well. I've seen that one, too. Trust me, I've probably seen every trading movie. I'm kind of sad because I've run out of ones to watch, and so I kind of watch the same ones over and over again. I don't know brutality. In the EU, they say leverage. I don't know, man. Let's look at some of these stocks. So GoPro. What's some other ones? CRON. Yeah, CRON. Like I said earlier, I'm not going to touch CRON. It's just too sketchy. With these huge upwicks that are like $1 long, I'm not going to touch CRON. Right, exactly, Track Racer. I think the commissions are great, man. The commissions are $3 for a round trip. And so extremely cheap. Cheaper than any other broker that offers that many shorts and there's no PDT rule. And so 0.006 cents a share on TEFs. It's not TradeNet, it's actually TEFs. But 0.006 cents a share is pretty cheap. Mud Life, man. So yeah, just message me on Facebook or Twitter or leave me a comment on this stream once it ends. And we'll talk about it, bro. Market's about to be dead. I'm off. Might trade power hour later, guys. Hope you guys enjoy your wins and learn from your losses. Yeah, for sure, Marcus. Have a good day, brother. Oh, yeah, I love Billions, Ashton. Billions is like, I haven't finished the 3rd season yet, so don't tell me anything. I'll ban you if you tell me anything. But yeah, I still got to finish it. I saw the first and 2nd trader. Yeah, Rogue Trader hurts to watch. Insurance. I've seen Rogue Trader with what's his face about the trader that lost millions and millions of dollars for the big European English bank. It was actually pretty sad. It hurts to watch. Brutality, do you know a broker where I can start investing with low amounts, 50 and stuff? I would say Robinhood, Brutality. Robinhood, Webull, something like that. A zero commission broker is what you want. That or something like Ustock Trade where commissions are $1. No, I'm not on Twitch yet, man. Silver Surfer, sorry, I know you said that earlier. How I spot the VWAP fade and the VWAP rejections. And so first thing, Silver, is I want to look for an overextended stock. Like this is kind of my thought process when I trade these VWAP fades, and this is kind of what's gotten me to the level now. But first, I look at a longer term chart. Like I can even look at a 5-minute. So for MNKD, for instance, look how extended this stock is. It's up over 100% from its lows on, what day was this? The 31st, so I guess that's Friday. It's up over 100% from its lows at 108 on Friday. And so when it opened up this morning, I was essentially looking for the fade, right? And now if I look at the 1-minute chart from this morning, you can see the fade I got into was right here. And so I essentially look for a bearish trend. What I do is I look for a bearish trend, so bearish is moving down, a pullback to the VWAP, and then a bigger push down, right? So if you look at this trend, down, pullback, big drop, right? And so if you look at the trade I actually got into today on MNKD, I got in right here. Let me try to make it a little bit bigger so you can see it. I got in right here, and then I just wrote it down, And then this one was an even nicer VWAP fade up here. So then again, bearish trend, pullback to the VWAP here. This is where I enter. I set the previous support as my risk, in this case 228, so short risk, and then I try to ride it down to the low of the day where I take a partial, and then I let the rest work. And that's exactly what I did with this trade. I wrote it down for this entire move, got in on the pullback, covered some at the low of the day, maybe a little bit under that right here, and then I held the rest down to 210 right here. And so that's what I did, and that's why it worked. But yeah, I mean, it's the same thing every time. I look for an overextended stock. I look for it to drop some under the VWAP at the open, pull back to the VWAP, and then bigger washout. And so I hope that makes sense. Yeah, I actually saw that on Amazon. I haven't checked it out yet. Your messages at all? Yeah, I see it, Silver. I'm talking to you, brother. I just tried to explain it, Silver. So yeah, so like I said, bearish trend at the open, so a downward trend once the stock opens, pull back to the VWAP. I enter it right around the VWAP, set the next support level, in this case here, as my risk, and then try to ride it down for a bigger move. There's a few other examples of it today, I think. TLRY, CGC maybe. Yeah, CGC. Same thing. This is more of a VWAP rejection. A VWAP rejection, Silver, is instead of being a bearish trend at the open, there's a bullish trend, right? And so with a bullish trend, you can see it moves up, bullish trend, pulls underneath the VWAP, pulls back to the VWAP, and this is where I would enter here. Set the next support level as my risk, so maybe, I don't know, 50, 30, and then set the low of the day as my reward. And then same thing, write it back down. So that's the only difference between the VWAP fade and the VWAP rejection. The VWAP fade is a little bit more accurate, in my opinion. The VWAP rejection doesn't work as much, but it typically has a pretty good risk to reward. No, so the rejection is just, it's instead of a bearish trend, instead of a downward trend at the open, the rejection is a bullish trend, so it pushes up actually at the open, and then it breaks under the VWAP and rejects. The VWAP fade is when it's just constantly in a bullish trend, pulls back to the VWAP, and then rejects again. GoPro. Here, I'm gonna send you a video. I'm gonna post a video link here. For YouTube, I'm gonna post a YouTube video here, and it's gonna break down the VWAP fade, kind of showing you my thought process in it. It's called my walkthrough video. I don't know if you've seen it, but yeah, check this video out, Silver Surfer. Exactly, but they're both shorts, right? They're both shorts, Silver. Check out that video right there. But they're both shorts. One of them is just a constant bearish trend. It's just a weak trend at the open. Like you can look at ZLAB. ZLAB, bearish trend at the open. Pull back to the VWAP here. Big rejection down. And then a VWAP rejection is bullish trend, pull under the VWAP, rejection back down. But yeah, go check out that video. Also, guys, really quick, today's news and watch list was brought to you by SnapTrade. That's SNAPTRADE.US. Really awesome free scanner to take advantage of. I share my watch list with a decent amount of people each morning. So, for instance, if you look here, I share my watch list with about 30 or 40 traders each morning. And so it shows you the technical signal, signal strength, market cap, volume change percentage, which is a really smart percentage that they added. It basically predicts the daily volume and then compares it with the average volume, and so you know early in the market day whether a stock's having a volume breakout. But yeah, if you want me to add you to this list, just text me, or not text me, just send me a message on Facebook or Twitter, or leave it in the chat and let me know your email or username for SnapTrade. It's 100% free. There's also these free scanners, and so you can see there's a lot of pre-selected scans, so whatever sector you like trading, regardless of whether it's high gain or penny stocks, high gain or volatile stocks, cryptocurrencies, there's a little bit of everything for you to get into, and so really awesome free scanner to use. And I also use them for my news. So if I want to look up the news on a certain stock, I just click this stock and it shows me when the news came out, what the news stories are. I can set price alerts. It compares it with the overall market, shows me historical prices, shows me when earnings came out. And so a really awesome free website to use. That's SnapTrade, SNAPTRADE.US, and I'll go ahead and post the link. But yeah, with that being said, guys, I'm probably going to go ahead and close the stream down now. Today was my 8th profitable day in a row, and so I'm really happy with that. Hopefully I can just keep the streak going. There's the SnapTrade link. But yeah, guys, 8th green day in a row. Super excited about it. Really happy to have a streak this huge. I mean, it's really huge for me. 8-day winning streak is pretty legit. And I've had losing trades, but I've finished every day green. And so that's something I'm super excited about. And yeah, guys, my goal is just to get my account back up to over the 14K. And I've been slowly grinding on it. I got it down to like 13,600 and something, and now I'm up to 13,816. And so I've been making some money on my account. Got to take bigger sizing. My accuracy has been on point lately, and so it's just about it's just about scaling up now, and it's really cool. I've had a lot of haters on this YouTube channel, believe it or not. I've had a lot of people that tell me I'm a terrible trader, or that I'm ripping people off. I don't even charge for anything. And they're telling me that, they're going to bet against my trades and make so much money against me because I'm a terrible trader. And so it's really good to, kind of be like, oh yeah, you're going to bet against me. How's that going? 8 green days in a row. And so super excited to prove the haters wrong with this one. And we'll see if it keeps going. Hey, appreciate it, Todd. Appreciate it, brother. All right, Shruba. Yeah, no worries, OG. Hey, appreciate the $5 dono, brother. Appreciate the $5 dono, Shruba. And somebody else sent me a $5 donation today. I think it was Silver. So, Silver, appreciate the $5 donation. Also, who was it? OG, appreciate the $5 donations, guys. Really means a lot. Appreciate the support. I appreciate the sub, Fritz, MLM. Yeah, but appreciate all the subs today, guys. So, yeah, 8th green day in a row. We'll see if I can keep it going. And, okay, I got you, Daniel. Let me add you, brother. I got you. Hey, appreciate it, Damon. Appreciate it, brother. But yeah, so I'll go ahead and add you to that list right now. All right, so I just added you a DM. But yeah, guys, good luck for the rest of the day. Young Shag, just to answer your question real quick. The reason my account got this low, like I said, man, it took me a full year to be consistently profitable. And I mean, I started this account in May. So this account's actually from May. And so I'm actually pretty proud that I've kept this account this long. This account's from May. And so, yeah, I got back down a few months ago, and I've been slowly building it back up for the last 2 months. But yeah, guys. Oh, appreciate it, Silver. Yeah, for sure, man. Hey, don't worry about it, Corey. Hey, Corey, if you signed up through my link on TEFs and TradeNet, don't worry about it, man. But yeah, I gotta go. My mom actually just had a biopsy for her lungs, and she's calling me right now. So, I got you, Mud Life. I'll add you, brother. But yeah, everybody have a good day. I'll see you guys later. I gotta answer the phone. So have a good day, guys.